You don't look like a boat to me.
Are you a boat? Well, I appreciate your optimism. Currently, you do not appear to be a boat. Legend speaks of a man that can teach you to change your form. Seek him out.
What do you seek, Paper Traveler? I'm looking for the magic man. Are you him? Sadly, I'm not. Press higher and you may find him.
What do you seek, traveler?
I seek the magic man. Are you him?
I am not the magic man. I did fight alongside the great magic man. He is an amazing person.
Do you know where I can find him?
One level up, PB. The magic man sits upon the rock of knowledge. I hope he can provide the wisdom you seek.
Hello, I'm Doug Kent, and this is my game, Are You a Boat? Are You a Boat is inspired by the paper aesthetic of Paper Mario, and also the platforming in that game. The dash mechanic being used for traversal is also inspired by the game Celeste. I feel the game has a very rich story compared to a platformer like Mario, though. Are You a Boat tells the story of Paper Man and his journey. He must overcome people's preconceived notions that he is not a boat and find his own inner strength. This leads him to fight for other marginalized individuals, like the Silent One, whose voice has literally been stolen. I started with wanting Paperman to represent imposter syndrome, which many creative people experience, but I believe it grew to be a metaphor for so much more. I purposely chose paper aesthetic to help tell the story. Paperman is a very unassuming and timid character at the beginning. That, like paper, he has great potential. He learns to fold and change his shape to become stronger and stand up for himself. The form of a boat represents his dream of adventure and infinite possibility. Paperman keeps growing in order to reach this point. I did all the art myself in order to have a uniform feel and really have the world feel like paper. While making Paperman, I learned better planning through the capstone, because having a goal to deliver each week really kept me on track. I also relearned the fact that game design always takes longer than you initially expected. The big hurdle I overcame is balancing the game, especially the boss battles. Initially, the squirrel battle felt unfair, since it didn't telegraph their moves well enough. I worked to make it obvious when it was going to attack. I tried to incorporate a similar feel in all the other bosses. I also played the platformer levels a lot and tried to make the design very deliberate. I introduced new enemies in each level to keep the game fresh. You start with flying bats and stationary skulls, but then you move on to roaming knights, and then there's a level that specifically is designed to test your dashing ability. Then you fight some kraken sea creatures, and finally, there are jumping spiders. I had one streamer play my game multiple iterations and was able to get feedback in real time. This was very helpful. I also had students in the class play the test and a few friends. I also got feedback from people while initially designing the game. Overall, I plan on posting the game on Indiegogo in the next few weeks. I will release a build on Steam after that, and you can play the game at dk5000p, itch.io/RUABoat remastered. Thank you for everyone for your time.